Okay, boys and girls, what we're going to make today is a fish using lines and shape. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use a black crayon instead of a pencil and erasers. We're going to use a crayon. So if you make a mistake, don't worry about it. Just try your best. Now our fish shape is going to fill up most of our paper. So we're not going to make a tiny little fish in the middle because we're going to fill our fish with decorations. So try to make your fish almost the length of your paper and almost the width of your paper. And we're going to have our paper the wide way in front of us or horizontally. So what we're going to do first is we're going to draw a simple fish shape. We're going to start with a nice tail shape of a triangle. Then we're going to come up, make a round shape there, come around here, make another round shape, and then we're going to make a cutout V shape for the mouth. Inside there, you're going to make a circle for the eye. Then we're going to work on some line work. Using your finger, measure the length of your finger. So starting about here, I'm not going to use my whole finger because my fingers are long. I'm going to stop right at my knuckle, and then I'm going to make a space, another line, make a space, another line. And as I go around my fish shape, my lines change a little bit, but it's okay. And now what we're going to do is called a chevron line. Now a chevron line, you might have heard of it for like clothing. Is used a lot in there. And I want you to notice, before you start drawing, I have made lots of space in here because we're going to fill these spaces with some shapes. So over here, a chevron line, I'm going to make another line right here, is kind of like a point or an arrow. So it's going to look kind of like and then I'm going to stop at my eye. Same thing on this side. Okay, it's going to have a point to it. Now the next line we're going to do is we're going to go from our point that we just made okay, and we're going to continue to make chevron points all around our fish shape. Now, Miss Ottenreith made hers go in at a point. You do not have to do that. All that really does is make it harder. But I wanted you to give you an option. If you wanted to make this harder, you could do that. Or you could just make your lines straight. That's okay too. And you continue that until you've reached the bottom of your paper. Okay? You also want to make a shape inside here. An easy way to do that is to do just that, 3 lines in the tail. Now, if you made your tail bigger and you want to make that space smaller, that's fine. So now I have all the inside part of my shapes drawn. The next thing that we're going to do is you are going to draw different shapes inside. And we're going to use crayons to do that. For this project, we are going to use the crayons with the black labels, also called neon crayons. And what you're going to do is choose some different colors, and you're going to draw different shapes. So that crayon broke. It's okay. Circles, triangles, squares. I know yellow is kind of hard to see. Rectangles. And then on the inside of your shapes, you're going to color them in. I like to change up my shape colors. So inside my yellow square, I made it inside the yellow square, I made it orange. So I had my purple circle. I might make that green. Might color the inside of this square yellow. And the inside of this triangle, this purple color. And then I'm going to finish my fish by coloring it in using shapes the rest of the way, just like this example here.